I gotta find Erend. But it might be good to hit Chainscrape first and upgrade my bow.
Swipe up. Is this swipe up? Oh, stuff is still okay. What's that? Hey. Okay. So number 1 is Chainscrape. And I should do that first so I can upgrade my shit. And whoops. Okay. We got a campfire there. Chainscrape is where? Holy fucking shit. Oh my. Oh my god. Wonder what that is. And that. Oh, it's right there. Yeah, let's focus on that one. Oh. Jesus. Oh. So we can already fast travel. Nice. Let's do a quick save. And manual save.
I can grab this from my stash later.
I wonder how you access the stash.
Those machines must have torn through this camp. This valley definitely isn't safe.
Nope. Wrong button. Okay. God damn. Oh shit. Motherfucker. Oh, come. Damn, they hurt. Yeah, they're like enhanced watchers.
Pouch is full, but my pack has room.
Okay. What is that? Huh. We got a whole bunch of shit to be looking for.
Stone. It's green like blaze, but it's hard and shiny.
Oh shit.
I wonder if merchants would be interested.
You have found a piece of green shine, a rare and valuable resource. Hidden all over the world, green shine can be used for upgrading certain weapons and outfits or trading with specific merchants. You are speaking my fucking language. That's the acid, right? Stay away from that.
Machine. It must be a bristleback. Maybe Erend took it down? That must be Chainscrape. Jaruf said I could get my bow upgraded in there. Might be able to tinker with my other gear too.
Yeah, that's number one.
Stash when I need it.
Upgrades are number one.
Ground soaked with acid. Did the bristlebacks do this?
What's that? Well, I gotta. Gotta get that. Whatever it is. Oh, is that another? Oh shit. Yeah, I need that. They just said it was rare,
Outlander
so.
approaching.
Is that the savior?
Wanna come in, Savior?
Round. The more you say it, the more wrong it sounds.
Welcome to Chainscrape, Savior.
Open up, guys. Jorv's orders.
Good enough for me.
Easy enough. Cool. Good work, gentlemen. As you were.
By the Forge.
Petra!
Petra?
Aloy, what are you doing here? About time there was something worth looking at in this dump.
It's nice to see you too.
And not a moment too soon.
Weapons? Oh, you gotta be the blacksmith.
Damn brewery's the only thing I can count on in this place.
Yeah, I heard. Machines, work stoppage.
Oh, those are just the latest malfunctions. Chainscrape's always been a few tools short of a kit. And right there is the biggest tool of all.
Our land, not our problem. The bristlebacks are everybody's problem.
Roland?
You've heard of him.
Yeah.
But he's a story best told over a cold beer.
Petra. I'm just passing through. I'm headed west.
Oh,
There's an embassy at Barren Light I need to make happen, and then I keep moving.
ah, of course. Bigger gears to grind. Well, Flamehair, good to see you. You've got to move on.
Petra,
But if you want a cold beer and a few laughs with an old friend, come find me at the brewery. Your choice.
well, this old one guy sounds like trouble. Maybe Petra could use some support.
I can knock him the
First
fuck out.
things first, I need to find that workbench and upgrade my bow.
Absolutely. Hopefully I don't see any loot on my way.
And never forget. I think.
Don't you dare put loot in my way. Okay? No loot. Is that loot? This is your stash. It can be found in every settlement as well as many other locations throughout the world. Thank God. When you gather items beyond your carrying capacity, excess items will be sent to your stash. From here, you can retrieve items individually or restock all your resources by holding square. Thank God. This is the best shit ever. By upgrading your pouches at the workbench, you can increase your carrying capacity. Oh my God, this is fucking incredible. This is actually fucking incredible. This is like the best thing that could happen. The best thing that could fucking happen. Nora Legacy Spear. Oh, this must be the deluxe stuff. Ah, oh. Hey. So wait. Huh. Using the game Machine Strike, a medium-sized melee. What? Oh my God, are there mini games in this motherfucker? Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Jesus, there are mini games? Oh my. So this is the spear from the first game. We got a nice short bow and a thunder sling. I'm so fucking excited right now. Holy shit. Fuck, take everything. Yes. And take everything. Okay. Oh, man. Warrior bows are quick-firing, short-range bows. Unlike other bow types, they deal maximum damage even when not fully drawn, but quickly lose accuracy at longer distances. Remember, shoot elemental arrows to detonate canisters of the same elemental type. Oh, shit. Okay, that's new. Oh, it looks so fucking dope right there. Tough armor with custom plating favoring melee combat. Oh, okay, skills. +1 melee damage, power attack, and critical strike. Crafted from the plates of a Thunderjaw. Jesus, that's loud. What the fuck? What the hell is that? Why does it sound like a fucking plane was driving by? On the fucking road. What the hell was that? Jesus. Okay. This armor offers an extra layer of protection for when the going gets tough. Second chance. Gain a chance to survive a killing blow when in the critical health state. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, so you heal on Silent Strike. Nice. Carry more berries. I like that. Edit weaves. Oh, I can't do that yet. That looks really good. I'm gonna go ahead and rock that for now. Okay. Equip that here. Equip that here. That's so fucking cool. I guess we don't really need that.
The sound of my voice.
Workbench is free if you need to tinker with that gear.
Appreciate that. What do I need to level it up? Oh, okay, they show you. 50 metal shards and a sturdy hard plate. That's not much at all, actually. Huh. I do want a, I do want that an outfit that increases, like, ranged. But I guess we'll find one eventually. Better damage and tear. I mean, I should. Oh, there you go. Well, fuck it. Yeah, why not? Alright, so we got a blast sling and we got a thunder sling. And we got the short bow. Okay, so we gotta go hunting because we need all that shit. I'm getting a Red Dead Redemption 2 feel from this. I was not making porn noises, by the way. I was just excited. Nobody's excited in porn. That doesn't make sense. I don't know what you're talking about. It's not a thing. Okay. I might rock out with just that for now. I want to kind of feel things out. An ammo that deals acid damage is now available in your inventory. Use your focus to scan enemies to see if they're weak to acid. Hitting enemies with acid will build up to the corroding state. Once in this state, an enemy's armor takes damage over time and has reduced damage resistance. Shoot acid canisters with acid arrows to detonate them and trigger a large elemental explosion. I like the fact that you have to use the exact
Now I just
arrow
need to find Erend and help him clear the bristlebacks.
for the what's the name? You can't just use any arrow for it.
I'll tell you the odds, but ale first.
Don't pull that face off.
Nice. Okay. Cool. This man is twisted.
If the Nora drinks, that's it. I will have seen everything.
This man is twisted.
Can't be in my round.
He's not even alive right now.
You look worse than you did yesterday.
Can I?
Keep going, sorry.
How do I talk to the what the?
Savior. Noticing me? Missy! Wonders will never cease.
What?
Yeah, the Stitcher. How do I talk to the Stitcher?
Where'd that
Fuck it.
pod go? I have words. So many words for him.
Why can't I? I must not be able to. Well, no, I can talk to him.
Shop looks closed.
Yep.
Can I still use the workbench?
I ain't gonna stop you.
Okay, so I must not be able to buy anything yet. That makes me very depressed. I'll never recover from this.
Stuff for the stash.
Just changed my life for the worst. Now I'm getting a Monster Hunter vibe.
Did you hear who's in charge now? In the morning with the main gang head. Heart so fierce that I fell out of bed. Don't recall last night what I did or said.
Hey,
All I know for sure it was worth it, worth it, worth it, worth it. My cup is empty. Fix it. I got into a wrong.
My eyebrows. Scroll. A complaint form smudged with ash and filled with angry glyphs. Javad, please help. The product in question maimed me. I filled out the required form below and I still can't even get a refund from Delay and Boomer. I beg of you, give me justice. Product description. Bang Buster, huh? Boom Buster? Does it matter? I bought it 3 days ago. I know you remember me. Incident description. Again, I just told you. I was demonstrating this scorched out hammer to my fellow guardsmen by slamming it on a piece of rock. Instead of booming the rock, it boomed towards me. And now I don't have any eyebrows. Am I surprised? Am I sad? Nobody can tell since I no longer have any motherfucking eyebrows. So in case you're not aware, let me tell you, I'm very unhappy. And I want my shards back. Refund denied. Customer was made fully aware of the prototype's validity at the time of purchase. Proceeded with purchase regardless, proclaiming, I'm not a baby. And now he has no eyebrows. Has no eyebrows. Has no eyebrows. Oh, she's, oh shit. Oh shit. Yo. Hey. Hey. Oh man, I've been that drunk before. That's a great feeling. In the moment. The next day is hell, but that is a great feeling. I've been there. Oh, that's incredible. That is incredible.
Ignoring me again?
Wait, who?
Oi, refill.
Who's? There we go.
Hey, Mildef. Mildef. I took some of your stew last time I went into the wilds. Kept me going for a week.
Oh man, do you
Felt
throw a
like I
whole
coulda put a
half onion in
strider
there?
a sleeper hole. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
You threw a half onion in there.
You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Oven didn't send you?
No.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering.
Mary, don't you say yuck to onions.
Now, if you
I
can
guarantee
allow
I could cook
special
something for you
bread.
with onions and you would love it.
Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
Are Ulvin's people causing you problems?
Oh, yeah. They constantly demand my
Mary, how
best,
dare you?
But the
I'm
equipment I
offended.
need to make my signature dishes isn't built for batch cooking. And don't get me started on the Ulvin discount they feel so entitled to.
And if you refuse?
I make meals. No trouble.
I like this right here while you're waiting. It looks natural because like they're looking off into the distance like, okay, are you gonna talk? Like what's happening? Like it looks, I like this. It's dynamic. They're not just standing there like drones. They're looking off to the side. They're just like, okay, all right, are you gonna talk? We're gonna, I got things to do. Oh man,
How did you end up in Chainscrape?
I like that.
Heard about a new and upcoming town at the edge of the frontier. Where there's a town, there's a tavern. I was in need of work. So I got myself out here and started cooking. Some of these people had never tasted proper boars and berries stew before. Anyway, next thing I knew, people kept coming back. Guess they liked my food. Or the ale.
So just a heads up, at some point in time, I'm gonna have to go on a slight, not really break, but pause the game so I can push a video out. I can make the thumbnail and all that. The Peacemaker finale. That's gonna be a really big video, so just a heads up. Shouldn't take too long, but yeah.
Your last customer mentioned your cooking really kept him going out in the wild. Where I'm headed, I could use some of that.
I would be happy to oblige, especially since you have the decency to ask pleasantly. But my special groove griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook any of my signature dishes. I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Olvin. Goons. Even if I already had the right ingredients, there's nothing I can do. Unless you can source me a temporary replacement?
What do you need?
For the ingredients, a few pieces of decent wild meat, and I'd say a big handful of bitter leaf stems. That'll do. As for the griddle, a corrugated metal panel might suffice until I can have a new one forged. You'd likely find one in a scrounger pile if you follow the river to the northeast. Don't worry, I'll clean it first. You'll have no issue finding boars and bitter leaf on your way. Assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer as your clothing suggests.
Thanks, Mildif. I'll keep an eye out.
So that's what gratitude sounds like.
And don't let anyone push you around, okay?
If you say so.
I love Aloy. She's such a badass. Like, I love her. She's such a dope character, man. I love this screen here. Okay. All right, let's rack up these side quests. We're doing everything in this fucking game. We're doing everything. If I'm able to do it, I'm doing it.
And 3 planks for our chef Milda.
All right, so what is that over there?
Almost ready to go.
Wait.
You know what we need? Proper survey of the valley.
It was this? What's the game plan if you have one before Elden Ring comes out? Right, what you're seeing right now. Play as much of this game as humanly possible. And only stop when I feel like I'm about to actually die. Or pass out from delirium. Or both at the same time. Is it upstairs? Maybe? Can I get upstairs? Oh.
Aloy, change your mind about that brew?
Sure.
To play strike.
Oh. And here we go. We got mini games, y'all. We got mini games. What is strike?
Come to revel in some strike, sister? Let me set the board.
Please.
I was just passing by.
First timer, huh?
Yep.
Don't worry about it. I'll go easy on you. You got any pieces?
In my inventory, I do.
Well,
I mean, my
aren't
stash.
you in luck then? I got an extra set, a Tanakh original, straight out of the Forbidden West. Sit. I'll run you through it in a hot spark.
Okay.
I'll give you something special if you win it on my boards too.
You had me at boards. Oh my. Okay. Okay. I don't get any of this, and I've been up for about 24 hours, so this is gonna go right over my head, but we're gonna play it anyway. Fuck it. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. A game in a motherfucking game.
All right, let's start off simple.
Okay.
The Tanakhs like to say that Machine Strike is a game of pure strategy.
All right.
We each get a set of pieces. Each piece represents a kind of machine, and each machine is worth a different number of victory points.
Okay.
And to win the game, you'll need to gain 7 victory points by destroying the opponent's machines.
Okay.
It can be tricky remembering the details of every machine, so we use these notes to keep track of them. You see that number on the top right corner?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That there is how many victory points you'll get for destroying that machine.
Okay. Nice.
Notes also tell you how far a piece can move, how powerful their attacks are,
Okay.
the distance they can strike from,
Okay. And how much health
and
they
of
have?
course, their health.
I'm already getting it. This is easy.
Okay, that's enough for now. Let's just play. I'll explain the rest as we go.
Okay.
I own the board, so I get to choose who goes first.
Wait a
Since
minute.
this is your first time, I'll let you go.
Okay.
Usually you get to choose which pieces to set on the board, but this will do for now. Pick up that machine piece to your right, and move it forward.
Okay.
And remember, each machine can only move a certain distance. Take a look at your notes if you need a reminder.
Wait. It's like I can move 2, so. Oh, they want me to move there? Oh, come on now. What if I don't want to move there? I want to move here.
Easy
Man.
enough, huh? Now, you get to move 2 machines each round. So go ahead and pick a second machine. Perfect. There's not much else to do for now, so just end your turn. We're forging onwards. Let me move my pieces here. And we're back to you. This time, why don't you try attacking one of my pieces?
Okay.
Try with that machine on your right first. Now move the piece close enough. When performing an attack, you'll be testing your machine's combat power against the opponent's. A machine's combat power is a combination of the terrain your machine is standing on and its own attack power. This board only has grassland terrain, which has no effect on a machine's combat power.
Okay.
And your current machine has 2 points of attack power. So in
Flat
total,
damage.
your machine's combat power equals 2 points. Since my machine isn't the one attacking, it has 0 points of attack power. And just like your machine, it's not affected by grassland terrain. So right now, the difference in combat power between the 2 machines is 2 points.
Okay.
This means your machine can do 2 points of damage to my machine.
All right.
Did you get all that?
Yeah, I actually did. Didn't think I would, but yeah.
Knew you were a smart one. Finish up by attacking my machine.
And attack.
Not pulling any punches, huh?
Fuck no.
Now grab that second machine of yours.
Okay.
See how your machine can't move close enough to attack mine?
Mm-hmm.
You can make your machine sprint. That lets it move 1 space further.
What?
Try it out.
How the fuck? What's the penalty for sprinting?
Downside to sprinting is that your machine can no longer attack.
You fuck.
Now, some players like to take a risk
Set
and
me up.
overcharge their machine in cases like this. Overcharging lets you attack after a sprint, but it will damage your machine's health by 2 points. So use at your own discretion.
That's terrible.
Let's try doing that now so you can see what I mean.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to overcharge.
That's about it for your turn.
I can get one-shotted now. I didn't want to do that. That's terrible.
Now, I'll let you in on a neat trick. That machine of yours, the one closest to me, grab a hold of it.
Which one? Oh.
Same as in the wilds, machines have both armored points and weak points. You can see them marked on the pieces. Blue shows where their armor is thickest. Hit them there, and you'll do some damage, but not a lot.
Directional. Oh, okay.
Red shows the machine's weak
Weak
points.
spot. Okay.
Hit those, and you'll deal a mighty blow.
Oh, that's pretty sick.
Here, let me show you.
Eh.
Rotate that piece so your machine faces mine. Now let that machine have it. Off the board she goes, and there's your first victory points.
Okay.
You don't have 7 of them yet, so let's keep going. Your machine attacked mine, but hasn't moved yet. Go ahead and move downwards towards my remaining piece.
Get fucked.
You've already attacked a machine and moved your piece. But if you overcharge your machine, you can attack a second time.
But that sacrifices
By the look
my.
of your machine's health, you'd be sacrificing your piece to defeat mine.
But I would still win.
But sometimes that can be a good thing.
Yeah, I can sacrifice for
Overcharge
the
your
win.
machine to attack mine a second time, and I'll show you what I mean.
Okay. Get. Wait. There we go. Get fucked.
Ain't that a thrill? Now, because your machine was knocked out at the same time as mine, we both get the victory points our machines are worth. Good news is, since you're the one attacking, you're gonna receive your victory points before I do. Which means you can reach the coveted 7 victory points first.
Ah, okay.
That's why sometimes losing a piece can be the best way to end a game in your
That's
favor.
actually pretty fucking dope.
You'll notice you didn't get quite up to 7 victory points this time, but you did destroy all my pieces.
Welcome to the rest of the stream,
That
y'all.
means you're the winner. That wasn't so hard, was it? Just remember to always check for the best terrain to attack from. You'd be surprised the advantage you can gain over an opponent like that. I know it saved my behind in a game or two.
That's actually pretty sick.
I'll try and remember that.
Damn right I will.
Oh, before I forget,
Yeah, let me get that.
these are all my spare pieces.
Yeah, let me get that.
I want the Savior of Meridian to have them. It's a small set to be sure, but it should be enough to get you in on any strike game. you
So
play.
how do I get more pieces?
You might even fancy looking out for them strike carvers. They've got all kinds of unique pieces that can turn a game in your favor. Though they'll need the right materials to craft you one.
Oh.
You might find them in the wilds if you're lucky.
So I can.
I've lost
Oh
my
my.
fair share
Oh
of
my.
pieces after
Jesus,
night
they
of
gave me so
machine
much to do
hunting,
already.
brew hopping.
Fuck.
No need to thank me. Always a pleasure to help out new strike players. Now, if you feel like playing a real game, I've got plenty of other boards. I could even teach you a few more tricks if you're up for it.
Thanks.
Aloy, stop. Don't look bored. We want to do this. You're one step closer to mastering the game of Machine Strike.
I knew I'd make a strike player out of you
Yeah,
yet.
what the fuck?
How about this time I tell you how to use a board's terrain to your advantage? This one's got all the
shit.
different terrains you can encounter in a game of Strike. Knowing when and how to use them can mean the difference between victory and defeat.
What the fuck?
Terrain mainly affects your machine's combat power. As you know, when fighting an opponent's machine, you compare its combat power to yours. The higher your machine's combat power, the more damage you can do. So finding the right terrain is an essential strategy for overpowering your opponent. Here, I'll show you. Grab that piece to your left and move to attack my machines. Now let's
Set
take
up.
a look at your machine's combat power. Combat power is the sum
2.
of a machine's attack power and the value of the terrain it's standing on. Since your machine is attacking, it's using its 2 points of attack power.
Oh, and it's on
It's
grass,
also
so
standing
it gets.
on forest terrain with a value of 1 point.
Ah.
Add those together,
Well, forest,
and
not
your machine
grass.
has 3 points of combat power.
Nice.
My machine is standing on grassland terrain with a value of 0 points. It's also not attacking, which means their attack points aren't in play. So my combat power is 0. This means your machine can do 3 points of damage.
Get one-shotted.
Go ahead and test it out.
Get fucked.
There you go. Now, choosing the right terrain doesn't just improve your offense. It can also help defend your machines from attack. Grab your other piece and place it in front of my second machine. Since your machine is attacking, it's using its 2 points of attack power. It's standing on grassland terrain. This terrain has a value of 0. This means your machine's combat power adds up to 2 points. My machine can't use their attack power since they're defending their position. But they have the higher ground. They're standing on forest terrain, which is worth 1 point. This means my combat power adds up to 1 point. Now, the front of my machine is colored blue. This means that the spot you're about to
Shield.
attack has armor protecting it.
Right.
Which means my machine gets an extra point, giving it a total of 2 combat power points. If we compare the combat power of both machines, you'll see that you won't be able to do any damage. Whenever you're unable to top an opponent's combat power, you can still choose to attack and break their machine's defenses instead. Go ahead, try it out and see what happens. Ha, see? When you break a machine's defenses, you can knock it backwards.
Oh, shit.
Sure, both our machines will receive 1 point of damage, but knocking my machine off that terrain makes it more vulnerable to attacks. Not only that, if my machine had been blocked from moving backwards, it would have received an extra point of damage.
Oh.
And if my machine had been blocked by another one of my pieces, that machine would have received damage as well.
Oh, shit.
That's why breaking a machine's defenses is a great way to deal damage to several pieces at once.
Okay.
Useful, right?
Yeah, pretty
Okay, now
much.
go ahead and end your turn. There's still one more thing I want to show you.
Huh.
All right, as we've seen, the higher the terrain, the more it'll add to your machine's combat power. However, there are 2 other terrains that work a little differently. This is what we call a chasm. Only flying machines can be placed on those. But it'll take away 2 combat points if you do, so be wary.
The fuck?
This is marsh terrain. Landing on it will take away 1 combat power point from most machines. It'll also keep your machine from moving for the rest of the turn. Here, let me show you. Grab that machine on your left.
Oh, I don't want to go there. Oh, I don't want to go there.
See? All you can do now is wait for your next turn.
I don't want to be
move.
here.
Or you can overcharge your machine to get out of there. You can still attack any nearby enemies so you're not completely helpless. Well, I think that's enough yammering from me for now. Promise it'll all come in handy next time you play.
Damn, it's... Fuck.
Here for more tips? Why don't I tell you a bit more about the pieces we used to play? In a normal game, you get to choose which machines you place on the board. Each one is worth a certain number of setup points, and you can spend up to 10 assembling your army. Knowing what each machine brings to the game and building an army that matches your strategy is the key to becoming a machine strike master. When assembling your army, there are a few things to keep in mind. First and foremost, you can never have more than 4 of the same machine on the board at the same time.
Makes sense.
With that in mind, most players would choose machines based on how far they can move or how much attack power they have. But a real strike player will be looking at a machine's type and skills. Let's take a quick look, shall we? Pick up that machine on your left. All right, let's talk about the different ways in which a machine attacks its opponents. In other words, its machine type. If you look at your notes, you'll see this machine here is a melee type. You can also tell by the shape of the base the piece stands on. A melee type machine attacks the first enemy within range, and no one else. We've seen this plenty of times, so just move that piece forward so I can show you some more stuff. Great, now grab your other machine. Looks like we've got ourselves a gunner type machine here. This means they'll only hit the farthest enemy in their attack range. Let's move that machine forward and end your turn so we can take a look at the rest of the pieces. Let's go with this piece first. This is a ram-type machine. Attack an enemy with it, and it'll push the piece backwards. Like this.
Oh, shit.
See, now my machine has taken over your machine's spot on the board. This is a great way to take the advantage away from your opponent if they have the higher ground. Looks like we have one more piece to look at. Now this is a beauty of a piece, a dash type machine.
What?
When it attacks, it'll move to the end of its attack range and damage every machine in its path, including your
Jesus.
own. So make sure you take a good look at the board before you send it off to the races. You should also make sure it's able to finish its attack on an empty spot. Otherwise,
Damn.
you won't be able to attack at all. Here, I'll show you. Look, it even rotated your piece. A nifty little piece you'll definitely want in your set. If you look at your notes, you'll notice this particular machine has one of the skills I mentioned before. There's quite a few of those, and we haven't even looked at all the machine types yet. But I'm pretty sure you've got more important things to do, so I made you a list. It's got all the tips and tricks we talked about, too. I think that about does it for now, so if you want to play a real game, just let me know.
We better be getting like online matches and leaderboards and shit. This shit about to get crazy. This shit is going to get crazy.
You know where to find me, Red.
Knew you couldn't resist some good company.
Is it that? Oh no. It's a quest, right? Oh, it was that.
Come for that beer after all, eh? Here, sit down. Get a pint in her hand. Wasn't expecting you to swing by.
Since when do I do what's expected?
There's
Damn.
that spark. Fire and spit.
Big ass mug. What the fuck?
Fire and spit.
That's a blast from the bellows. Won't fix the forge, but at least I can forget about my troubles for a while.
Like what?
Take your pick. We got bodies to bury from the bristlebacks, the work stoppage, Olvin grating the gears about his concession decree. Hey! Weapons off the table! Don't listen to me. Nothing a cold brew and knocking some heads together can't fix eventually.
Give me a second. It's a little warmer here. I gotta turn the air conditioning back on. 1 second. All right.
So the bristlebacks in the Daunt. Where did they come from?
That's the thing. No one rightly knows. They just showed up one day, rampaging around the valley like they exploded out of a forge. Lost some good people. But I heard talk of some vanguards trying to take them down.
Did they come through here?
Stopped by briefly for supplies. Ulvund was none too pleased. Won't be able to crank it to his advantage once the bristlebacks are gone.
But how could bristlebacks and the Daunt help Ulvund?
2 words. Concession decree. Since no one knows where the bristlebacks came from, Ulvund has taken to blaming the Karja for him. He's hoping to dig up enough old resentments to get a strike going until the concession's signed. This is just his latest attempt. He's been trying to rile up the workers since the day he rolled into town.
And people actually believe him?
Lots of folks suffered at the hands of the Mad King during the Red Raids. Give him half a reason, they'll blame the Karja for anything.
Ah, damn Karja slavers.
These motherfuckers are twisted.
I thought you'd be back in Freeheap.
Well, after the big battle at Meridian, I went back, but realized it was running smooth. Didn't need me. Heard about the rebuilding out at Barren Light. Figured they could use another hammer. Been scraping by ever since.
You could always leave.
And go back east? Nah. I ain't one to leave a lit forge. Besides, someone's gotta be a squeaky wheel for the workers around here.
So about Olvend.
Around here, everything's about Olvend.
How'd he end up in charge?
He got here early, like a squirrel smelling a fat nut. He knew rebuilding Barren Light would need stone and timber. So he jangled purses all over Mainspring, getting investors to front claims on anything in the Daunt that might be worth a damn. Thing is, all the bankers back home know that this is Karja land, and the Sun King can revoke those claims at any time. That's why he's desperate for the magistrate to sign off on a concession decree.
Man, the facial animations are so much better. Like in the first game, a lot of the time the face didn't match the emotion of what was being said and all that. Now it's like, yeah, you can see it. You can see all of it.
This concession decree, what is it exactly? And how would it help Olvend?
It's pig diddle, that's what.
A writ that would put all Osram claims in the Daunt under Osram law, even though they're on Karja land. It would mean that any existing ore, stone, and timber claims couldn't be revoked by the Karja. No more risk, no more hesitation for investors back in the claim to pour in the shards and expand their business. And since Olvend has a stake in all those claims, it would make him richer than a scrapper in a junk heap. Not to mention Chainscrape would become an Osram municipality, so he could buy enough votes to call himself an Elderman. He's a sly old badger, I'll give him that. Figures if he keeps up the pressure, eventually the magistrate will sign.
Well, I have to be going. Thanks for the drink, Petra. I'm glad I stopped by.
Anytime, Flamehair.
All right.
Did you hear?
What is that?